Hey everyone, this is the LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens First Order Transport Speeder Battle Pack, which is a really big name for a really small set. Oh, this is getting out of hand. Now, there are two of them. It's two Stormtroopers of 6 spins. On the left is TR-8R, on the right is TR-9R. Or if you're a stickler for accuracy in this fantasy world, on the left it would be FN2199 and on the right is FN2198, right? It's a shame that LEGO was not able to get these to market in time to take advantage of the worldwide craze that lasted for like a week for the Stormtrooper of 6 spins, but they got them out. The riot control Stormtroopers or Stormtroopers with riot control gear. Nice shield pieces. Look forward to seeing more of those in more colors and more different prints. That is a print, of course, on each of those. And they've got their riot control batons, which are pretty decent builds. You know, it's difficult to get anything in this scale to really work with minifigs to give you articulation, but by moving the hands around a little bit, you can get very different poses that are in pretty close to the body that don't get too crazy with just overextension. And, you know, of course, I'm not going to do anything about the whole fact that this uses
Angry Clone.
They do also include a couple of stud shooters as alternates for these, so you can set them up to be able to actually physically shoot. This is your everyday run-of-the-mill opposite of a snow trooper, flame trooper, right? Maybe snow melting trooper, you might call them. I think these are good-looking figures, good prints. A little bit simplistic on the helmet design in universe, but I think it's supposed to be that way, and it works. It's a thing. I appreciate the built-up backpacks for these, or you know, the tanks on the back, rather than using a specialized piece. It's just something classic and wholesome about that. There's the print on the back of the torso, and for the face. The last figure is this First Order officer in dark blue. I think it's the first time we've gotten this full getup. That looks pretty good. The dark blue doesn't stand out too much from blacks and dark grays, so you know, I think he fits into lineups actually pretty nicely. This is really cool to get, even though he's generic in a way, but not as generic as the Stormtroopers, right? And we love those. Yeah. I appreciate this very much. He has a stud shooter which has an extra piece on the back that kind of turns it into a heavy blaster or a launcher. It's all good. The speeder itself is kind of like a small arms transport platform that is itself armed. It has 2 stud shooters in the front, one on either side, that are built into it. Plus it holds on to the riot gear. Plus it holds on to a pair of stud shooters, just regular ones for Stormtroopers to use. Plus you can mount another stud shooter at the back of it to use as a tail gun. So this thing is armed to the teeth and brings you arms to use. I think that's pretty cool. It's a good use of a small number of pieces. It's a cool looking thing, especially from the front with what they did with the clear kind of flag style pieces to create a little windshield there. That's pretty good, although one of my pieces there, the one on the right, has just a little imperfection in it, but that's all good. Yeah, it's cool. The only thing I don't like about this is that it only holds 2 of the figures. It only transports 1 Stormtrooper to battle, and it just would have required a few more pieces to correct that and to hold all the figures in the set. Or maybe that would not have been a good idea after all. Alright, well, that's about all there is to say about that, other than to mention the Halo reference over here. Totally accidental, I'm certain. But yeah, I think the set pretty much speaks for itself. You know, you get it for the figures, and then you also get the speeder in there, which gives you some nice pieces, or can be used for a little diorama add-on, you know, to give you a transport for just a couple of folks. If you'd like to add some thoughts of your own about this set, feel free to. I'm going to move on to my next video, so I'll talk to you again soon.